Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So here's the lefty, Jesus Luzardo. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
All right, first pitch coming up. Here's Nico Hoerner. And we're underway here in the home opener. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Late on that fastball. Just underway. Crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. That's in there. 0-2.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 down, bases empty. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that is that. Pete Crow Armstrong steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Comes up empty. Severino in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. On the ground, Sosa on to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Seams to the plate now. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field, and a touchdown for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Bell in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Ball.
Outside, that's a ball.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now here's the Marlins DH, Aaron Judge. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
Judge comes up empty there. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. Sliced hard but foul. Just missed.
So just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Makes the catch. 1 down. Now batting Joe Adell. Foul ball there.
Ball, that's just out.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Hit weakly on the ground. Rengifo for 1 on to first double play. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jorge Soler. Back to work, Luis Severino. Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Just missed. This to third. Garcia tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Jason Dominguez digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side, Horner. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in L.A., now it's the Marlins catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Down the right field line, that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Line drive, hauls it in, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
To third, Bregman. Rengifo for one, over to first, safe.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
There goes the runner. Pitch inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball left side. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
That's ripped into the outfield. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. First and second, 2 outs. Michael Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. On the ground to short. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Luis Rengifo. Severino back to work.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
That swing early approach we're talking about just hasn't paid off. So I think they should take a deep breath, step away for a moment, and avoid giving up any more quick outs.
Just missed.
That's inside.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. This one in the air center field. And there's 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's in the dirt. And that is ball one. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. That's out to center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now for the Marlins, Joe Adell. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Chorio on the move towards the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Gets him to chase after that one. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder Jacob
One
Young.
out, runner at second. Jacob Young getting ready to hit. Ground ball, and that's through the infield.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes.
Seager, Rengifo for one, throw to first, but he beat it. So here's Horner now. That clips the corner. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. 2 on, 2 outs. Hit on the ground to short. Seager fires to first, and that's the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom 4, Corey Seager steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
In the air, right field. And there's one down. One out, man at first. Here's Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt, and it scoots away. Seager into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. Fly ball down the line. Adell going after it. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. And he moves up to third, now 2 away.
That's a ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
High fly ball, right field. Adell moving under this one, and that will end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and now for the Marlins, Edmundo Sosa. That one found hard the other way.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Up the middle. The throw to first. One away here in the fifth.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's zero complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Change up on the corner at the knees.
Ball, that's out.
Out towards right center field. Out number 2. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey! Nope, outside.
Seager fires over to first. Judge out on the play. Out number 3. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Salvador Perez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Olsen, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base. So digging in, Luis Rengifo grounded out his first time. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. On the ground, right side corner. There's one.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
That's a ball.
Just off the inside edge. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Leaping, and it's gone. A 2-run shot, and they take the lead. It's 3-2. Now here is Jackson Chourio. On the ground to third. Play made, that ends the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now for the Marlins, Michael Garcia. Just missed.
Outside.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Danny Coulombe.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. One away. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The Dodgers leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Just off the inside edge. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike two. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
2 down. Jacob Young, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
That's out.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Just missed. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fastball for a strike. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. This to center field. Base hit. The throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third. The run scores from second, and now they trail by 1. Grounder off the pitcher. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th. Corey Seager steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And Luis Severino continues. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Got him swinging. Olsen. He steps on the bag, got the out. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
Swings over the top of that one. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Marlins, Edmundo Sosa. That one ripped, but foul. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. And they take the lead in the 7th. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Just a total nightmare for lefty. I'd be very surprised to see that.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jeremiah Estrada.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Seager, now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Off the plate, ball
Don't
one.
be surprised, a ball on the ground in the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. And they take the lead in the seventh. First pitch swinging.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off speed.
Threw it by him. Back here in L.A., set for the last half of the seventh. Jorge Soler steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Inside, ball one.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a pop-off, right side, foul territory. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Jason Dominguez.
Left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
So they turn to their closer, Anthony Banda.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
2 down, nobody on.
Hey.
Banda, 32 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. Not close with that one. Ball 2. Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Ground ball, Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now for the Marlins, Matt Olson. And he can't make the play. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno, the next up for the Marlins. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In for a strike. 2 down.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Swing and a miss. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Luis Rengifo. Fouled off down the right side.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Nope. That's inside.
The Dodgers down by a pair here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So digging in, Jackson Chorio. 0 for 3 in this one. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Sosa. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in L.A., now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Nico Horner. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Yeah.
Ground ball up the middle. Seager sends it to
He's
first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 6-3. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Yo, one.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. Now 2 out. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Bellinger goes. There's the ball.
That's just out.
Tag
He's
save. The throw from Perez too late. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in, and that's the third out. And we're back. So now it's Corey Seager.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either. When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Raisel Iglesias.
Ball, that's inside.
The Marlins trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Ball in.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Seager coming home. He's safe, and it's now a two-run game.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Josh Bell at the plate now. The tying run at the plate. Sliced hard but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Here comes Bregman around third, and now they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it. To the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That's inside.
Ball 2.
The Dodgers with the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. Next pitch inside. Ball 3. That one fouled hard the other way. One-run game, bottom 9. And he walked him.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Musta.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at-bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Brings it in. And there are 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself about the process. Did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Garcia at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Late swing, foul to the left. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Pitch misses, ball 1. Stays alive. And a 1-2. Swing, and he popped it up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. 6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Echármelas de fiera.
Back outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shorty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4-5. Big step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm just like water, your daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the genius, demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on P-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym. Don't miss, I switch on. Say I'm not like them. Let me state my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace, just came out the gate, and he still gon' hate. Say fake till you make me fake. How you know what it take? You ain't been out the space, been out the mix for tryna hit it bad like big cold. See, I spell it out quick. Yo, my don't up the click. My dogs like pit finna raise no quit. This good as it get. Bring the hood to events. Still need tent on the whip. Don't run, don't trip. By the ain't never pay rent on. Been for the bread and it. Let's do it. The broad dumb thick and the feet go stupid. Like me, never too quick, too clever. I pray them streets gon' treat you better. Back outside, run my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shawty, I step like Fredo, man. Stay in your lane down 4-5. Big step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, it's demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on. I'm not like them.
I double my figures and figure the wave. Cutting off cats when they think they safe. Saving up, I grew a little rough, but I will not fold, impressing me. So watch my vision, see what I see. T-top cutlass, sitting up decent. Taking my meetings in back of the whip. I know how to hustle, I know how to lift. Featherweights don't talk like this. You in the way, don't walk my script. Run up 100 and done for the summer. That's how you leverage and leave with a kid. I'm trying to get me a penthouse. Out on a cliff I can sit out.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Houston Astros. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Today's starting pitcher, Michael Wacha. What do we need to know here?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's Nico Horner. And the home opener is underway. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wacha, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2012. In the air out to center, and there's 1 down.
Batting second, shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0.
Hey! Nope, outside.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. And the Marlins jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Bellinger up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Oh, that's
Really
off
good
the
take,
plate.
especially with 2 strikes.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
That's a strike. And Judge spoils that one. Got him swinging. 2 down, bases empty. And at the plate for Miami, Michael Garcia. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Brian Reynolds here.
Leading off the ball game tonight, left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Hey! Nope, that's inside.
That one catches the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Now a screamer into the outfield. 1 up, 1 down. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball 3. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Olsen. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Top of the second, and now for the Marlins, Joe Adell.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Nope, outside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Aye.
That clips the zone. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake McCarthy, the next up for the Marlins. Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. Puts a bunt down. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Batting ninth, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Runner takes off. Strike in there.
No, he's
Safe
in there.
ejected
Safe.
with a stolen base. In the air, right field. Nimmo running hard to get it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Bottom half of inning number 2. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Mike Trout.
Aye.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And caught on the warning track.
Nope. That's inside. That's out.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And a foul ball. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. Back here in Houston, now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Nico Horner. Out towards right center field. Nimmo takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. In the air, right field. That's out number 2. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. He's already homered in this game.
Ball. That's outside. Yeah.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And that is that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Dylan Dingler. In the air to left center. McCarthy on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Just missed. Man at first, 1 away.
That's ball 2.
That one
That's
misses,
out.
and that's ball 3. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Outfield. Shifted to the left now as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. Just missed.
Down.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ball.
Just
That's
missed.
inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That
Ball,
misses the
that's out.
zone, and now 3-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Two on, 1 out, and that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Oh, look at the stop. Off balance speed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Start of the 4th, and now here's the Marlins DH, Aaron Judge. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
For the Marlins, third baseman Mike Garcia.
And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor throws to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Adele stands in now and watches strike 1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball, right field. Nimmo settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Francisco Lindor. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Astros looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. The good news is they're getting runners on base. The bad news is they've grounded into 3 double plays, and that's almost always a rally killer.
Here's a 3-0. Up the middle. Oh, great stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Outside, that's a ball.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
The 1-1. And a foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And there are 2 outs. Vinny Pasquantino up next for the Astros. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Going back, Bellinger. Back some more. Gone into the Crawford box is a home run. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Ball, that's good.
On the ground, right side. Corner over to first. And that will end the inning. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, Jake McCarthy. On the ground to short, Lindor. Not in time.
No, he's in there.
Safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply.
Now back in safely at first. And the 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
That's ball 2.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3. Runner goes again. That's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
Throw there. Safe.
Up next for the Marlins.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Grounds one to short. Lindor. Over to Polanco. They get one.
Safe, he's
at
in.
first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the move.
Oh, that's too
pitches high. Throw to
He's
second,
safe.
and he's safe. Swing, and he breaks his back. Pasquantino takes it in for the out. 2 down. Ripped, but it curls foul. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off left side. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Dylan Dingler. Hancock back to work. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. 0-1 now.
0-1.
And that drops in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Yuki Matsui on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
The 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. To the right side, Horner tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo, and he's already singled in this game. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. Dingler in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Grounder might be 2. To Horner at second for 1, and still another double play. Their 4th tonight, inning over. Back here in Houston, now here's the Marlins DH, Aaron Judge.
Ball, that's inside.
Robert Suarez into the game.
Pretty tight game. So they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 down.
Ball 1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That clips the corner.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2 down. Now batting Joe Adell, 1 for 2.
Aye.
2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. that one in triple digits.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is
That's strike 3. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Rafael Devers. That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. See you later. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. And we are starting over. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there.
Foul ball. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Louis Varlett gets the ball now.
Power slider guy, though. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
This one in the air center field. McCarthy under it. And there's one away. Here's Trout.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Next pitch inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Drilled in the air out towards right center. McCarthy on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. Tried to backdoor with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that's inside. Off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Chopper to second. Horner out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in Houston, and now for the Marlins, Matt Olson. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the 0-1. Late with the swing there. Suarez, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
That's a ball.
Missed with a changeup. Full count now. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder Jake McCarthy.
Bunts it straight back to the mound. Fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Digging in, Gabriel Moreno.
Ball.
Outside with a breaking ball. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Out to short. Base hit. Moreno around third. Fires it to the plate. Tag. Ow!
Right there.
They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Set for the last half of the seventh. And stepping in for the Astros, Jorge Polanco. That's out to center field. McCarthy on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Hey.
Nope. Ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. In the air, out towards left center, and there's two away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So they turn to their closer, Anthony Banda.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Bellinger makes the grab. That is the inning. And here comes Bellinger. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. So they get the first out of the inning. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1. Two away down. And up next for Miami, Michael Garcia.
0-1. That's ball two.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the eighth.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Next pitch in for a strike, 2-2. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Just missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's a ball.
Runner on the go. There's a ball.
Outside.
You got
He's
Throw safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scored position. And ball four, two aboard.
just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Matt Olson stepping to them. So they bring on their closer in the eighth, Josh Hader.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the air to left center. And that's the third out. Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, Ryan Reynolds.
that's out.
And that's
Ball, that's
outside.
outside.
And it's 2-0. Right through there for a strike. And fouled off. Pitch is in the dirt. Full count now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Oh, he can't hang on. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And that is out of play. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Inside, just missed. Outside low, ball 2. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Now pitching for
New
Miami.
pitcher on here, Edgardo Henriquez.
Eduardo Henriquez.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts. Where batting averages are just so much higher. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good take.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. Lindor zipping around third. In to score from first. And they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right lock.
That one is absolutely belted. 1 hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Trout touches home and he scores. And they take a 3-run lead. 1 down. Jorge Polanco up next for the Astros. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 1. Ripped on a line to center. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That's ripped. Base hit. Adele quickly gets it back in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. So up next, Keibert Ruiz, 1 for 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. This one in the air right field. Oh, he misses it. It drops. 1 run across. The relay throw. He's in there. And the lead is up to 5. Runner at second, 2 down.
Nope, that's inside.
Fastball is
that's just
outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to second. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Back here in Houston. We go to the 9th. Jake McCarthy now at the plate. Just off the inside edge.
But can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
This to center field. And he can't make the play.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to long.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top of the 9th.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here. Good job to fight that one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult.
Polanco. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. So back to the top of the order. So here's Horner now.
Number 21.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And wow, that one is way out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 9-5.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. You know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. 1 out. Runner at second. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they cut into the lead. It's 9-7.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Aye.
1 Judge over the top. Swings through it for the K. And the Marlins with just one out left. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to them.
This one in the air, center field. Trout moving under it. He pulls it down, ball game. And the Astros slug their way to a win in this one.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
I said the window's tinted and I ain't renting. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's involved. Getting Douglas with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove everything. Fiscus to me signs. Don't do arguing. I just throw the peace signs. Meditate for some me time. Headed back into the city. I'm on the east side. Real, for real. You think I'm in the Navy? I'm still in the deal. Atlanta.
My love, we used to know you. My love was always on your mind. Now you just look right through me, treat me like a ghost. So you don't need to tell me that you already let go. Funny how time can change us. I think you used to crave my love, my love. 'Cause I know I don't get you no more. You don't need me like you did before. I guess we lost the magic. Got to break the habit. I can tell you're giving me up.
About to get started here.
Leading off
Wyatt
tonight for
Langford
Washington,
digging in for the
number
Nationals.
36, Wyatt Langford.
And the home opener is underway. Chopped left side. Sosa gets it to first.
Out.
Just got him on that one. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Right side. Gloves it on the dive. To first. But no chance there with his speed. That's a hit. And here is Matt Chapman. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Swings through that one out in front that time. One out and a runner at second. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. And change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first.
He's out.
Nicely done for the out. Eovaldi checks the runner. Terang back on a dive. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That one outside. Ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the... in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He's back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Big Tyler Glasnow. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Edmundo Sosa stands in now and watches strike one. That misses. One ball, one strike. Glasnow in his 9th season, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. Corner into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Out towards right center field. Butler makes his way towards it, and there's one down. First pitch swinging. And there's a foul ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at second here, one gone. Diaz. The tag, and he's out. Here is Aaron Judge. Big time power. High fly ball, right field. Should be extra bases. And the inning is over. Back here in Miami, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Drake Baldwin digging in for the Nationals. Liner caught at second. One pitch and one out. Out to short, Sosa. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Lawrence Butler now at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
In the air, right field. Butler on the move. And there's 2 down. Here's Joe Adele. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
The 1-1.
Ball, no.
Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. He keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Michael Garcia in the box now. Takes strike one. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. New inning getting started. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Wyatt Langford. Softly hit to third. Garcia fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Outside. He swings and fouls one off. 1-1 now.
Ball 2.
That's
Ball
inside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. Foul ball there. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Into the outfield, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Knocks it down, and they lead by 2. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Olsen. The flip to the pitcher covering. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, played. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Nico Horner.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Hammered, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Grounded out his first time up.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 down, nobody on. Stays alive.
Ball 1.
Swings and misses. Back here in Miami, start of the 4th, Drake Baldwin digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. popped up. And there's one away.
Ball.
Rips one to right. Two away. Two down, bases empty. Lawrence Butler digging in for the Nationals. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Olsen. Nats go down. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now here's the Marlins DH, Aaron Judge. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball. No,
He's
that's the
just
ball.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. And they get the out.
No.
Two up, two down. Here's Matt Olson down. He's 0 for 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that one finds its way through. Just
Outside.
missed. Next offering is fouled back. Right through there for a strike. Olsen leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball.
Got him. That's the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Jeremy Pena. And that is out of play. Olsen. He takes it on his own, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 away now. This is Bryce Terang. He's 2 for 2. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing, went around. Strike 1. And that one fouled off. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. On the money, nice play. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Jake McCarthy. Glasnow back to work. Liner caught it second. 1 pitch and 1 out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. That to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Swing and a pop-up. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Comes up empty.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Back here in Miami, top 6. Matt Chapman digging in for the Nationals. Down and away for ball 1.
You know, these Nationals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That one in the dirt. Ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. Got him. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Bellinger makes the grab. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Cody Bellinger. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive. On to pitch now for the National. David Bednar.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Bellinger goes. Pitch in for a strike.
Out
Go
on
to
the
second
tag.
and he's out. Grounds one to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there and your teammates are loving it.
Fair ball. And the tying run is on base.
Up next.
Here's Matt Olson. 1 for 2.
The tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that's a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass in the ball.
So now 1-2.
Ball 2.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Phil Maton will take over. Here, the offense. offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Runner edges away at second. That one not close. And the count now even up. Got him swinging for the strikeout. We go to the top of the 7th, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Drake Baldwin. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. In there at the knees. That is strike 2.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
On a line out towards center. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That's to 3rd, and he can't come up with it. To Horner at second for 1.
Got him, that's an out.
Sensational double play.
Next
to hit for the Nats, Lawrence Butler. He's already homered in this game.
Ball. No.
Just
No, off
missed.
the plate.
Varland, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That smash towards center, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Marlins, Jake McCarthy. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Popped up left side. Langford towards the line. Hauls it in. 1 away.
Ball 1.
Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Horner up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. This to 3rd. Tosses to 1st, and that is out number 2. 0 for 3 in this one. Up the middle. What a stop from his knees. The throw.
Save!
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. And another big at-bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
Pitch out, but action. A.J. Minter gets ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
2 on, 2 outs. Double steal. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
That was just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Aaron Judge with a rocket. So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno, in the air, right field, and that ends the inning.
Ain't no stress, we relax, we relax, we relax.
Back here in Miami, we're at the top of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that one is lifted in the air. Touches down. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Langford, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Again with a pitch out. Runner on the go. Pitch it for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Left field. Bellinger in a full sprint. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away. Now a pop-up on the infield. Corner. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Chapman swings through it for strike 1.
Ball.
That's ball inside. 2. And that's ball 2. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Matt Olson. Foul ball.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. 8 of their hits came off the bat at 90 miles per hour or harder. These batters are not getting fooled right now.
Diaz takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And first offering is fouled off.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Terang over to first in time. Fine play in the hole for the out. And up next for Miami, Jake McCarthy. Hard ground ball, base down. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great...
Runner takes off. It's a pitch out.
No!
Save at second with a stolen base. Righty reliever out of the pen, Kirby Yates.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And on second, 2 down. And that's off the inside edge. 3 balls, no strikes. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Corner at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Back here in Miami, now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Now pitching for
Brennan Bernardino taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes.
And that one hammered. That's back. And wow, that one is way out of here.
Ball.
Fouled off left side. Ball to strike. There's a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One away. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Drake Baldwin. 1 for 3. Check
That's a
swing.
check.
Now
What do you
appeal to
got?
third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Horner slings to first in time. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there, and that one is gone. It's their second home run of the inning. So up next, Lawrence Butler.
No, that's a ball.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals, Harrison Bader. This one in the air, center field. McCarthy under it, and that'll do it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire
up at 10, we leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some rolled up, I know. When the night is peak, when you relax and dance with me. Whoa. Hands on your hips. Let's be fast, put on the gas, I hope that it lasts.
You spin my heart around. Full 360. You spin my heart around. Full 360.
Little swagger when I step, walk in looking like a jet, feeling like a million, forgot about my rent. Should be in the city, opposite of innocent. And Benny called up friends, to bring a friend. Took a girl from the to the podium. Now the guys in here, high sodium. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Picked up, look, I protect my neck with necklace. She protect, I rock from Nexus. I forget that we got exes. Seem like 3Q and as we exit. Throwing peace signs in the air like Hendrix on the brains behind the most and majestic. Is it super up to take us for a ride? I gotta dip real quick, let the course arrive.
You spin my heart around. Full 360. You spin my heart around. Full 360.
If it feels like a spade, then call it a spade. And love in the day, by nighttime it changes. Spinning around with new faces. Dance floor like amazing. Lost in the mood. Falling in love with you and you. It's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new until it's so news.